JBN, we keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, gunmen invade Whitthorne police station, reportedly to free a crony. The Inspectorate at the Professional Standards Oversight Bureau, IPROBE, and the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, are currently probing the attempted invasion of the Whitthorne police station in Westmoreland by two gunmen Sunday night. The incident is said to have happened at 11:40 p.m. Unconfirmed reports are that the gunmen wanted to free one of their cronies. Reports are that officers on duty were alerted by dogs barking on the premises. They were later confronted by two gunmen who pointed guns at them. The lawmen, in fear for their lives, are said to have taken evasive action and discharged their service pistols in the direction of the men. The gunmen later escaped in a waiting Toyota Voxy. The cops were not wounded. September bail application for Noel Maitland. Police Constable Noel Maitland is to make another attempt at bail on September 20. The policeman has been in custody since July 27 last year after he was implicated in the disappearance of 24-year-old Donnelly Donaldson. His lawyer sought bail last October, but it was refused. However, the September date was scheduled this morning for his bail application to be renewed. Justice Vinette Graham Allen ordered the defense to furnish their submissions and the supporting documents by September 1. In the meantime, Maitland's plea and case management hearing was postponed to November 1. The hearing, which was scheduled to start in the Home Circuit Court, failed to proceed after the court heard that 3 statements were still outstanding. 2 of the statements are to be collected from 2 policemen, while the other is to be collected from a security guard, who the court heard is yet to be located. The judge ordered that the statements be submitted to the prosecution and disclosed to the defense on or before October 20. Donaldson was last seen at the Lawman's New Kingston apartment on July 11, 2022. She was reported missing on July 13. The police had indicated that investigations concluded that Donaldson was killed on July 12 between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. They stated that this was supported by forensic evidence and technology, but noted that a motive has not yet been established for the killing. Elderly man gunned down, body set on fire in Mobay. The Barnett Street Police in Montego Bay, St. James, are investigating the death of an elderly man who was shot multiple times and his body set on fire by gunmen on Sunday morning. The deceased has been identified as Tony Allen of New Road in Cambridge in the parish. He is believed to be in his late 60s. It is reported that about 3 a.m., men armed with M16 rifles drove to a section of Railway Lane in downtown Montego Bay and then walked into a yard along Dean's Lane where Allen was staying with family members. Gunmen reportedly cornered the elderly man, who was outside in the yard, and opened fire, hitting him several times before setting his body on fire with a Molotov cocktail. The gunman then escaped in an awaiting Toyota Voxy minibus. Investigators from Barnett Street and Freeport police stations were called to the scene. Allen's burnt body was discovered lying face down in blood in the yard with multiple gunshot wounds. The police processed the scene, and the body was later removed to the morgue for post-mortem examination. 2 shot, 1 fatally in Spanish Town. 2 men were shot, 1 fatally, following another incident of violence in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, about 6:50 on Sunday morning. Dead is 25-year-old Odin Stewart, otherwise called Popeye, of a St. John's Road address in the Old Capital. According to reports, Stewart and a group of men were sitting on St. John's Road when a Toyota Probox motorcar drove up. Armed men reportedly exited the vehicle and fired shots at the men before escaping. Stewart and another man were taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The injured man was treated and released. Several communities in Spanish Town have been experiencing a surge in violent activities in recent weeks. Runaway Bay collision leaves 1 dead. An unidentified male died from injuries sustained in a motor vehicle crash in Runaway Bay, St. Anne on Monday morning. According to police reports, the crash happened in the Piper's Cove area. According to the lawmen, around 12:20 a.m., a 2009 blue Mazda Demio motor car collided with a 2013 white Toyota Mark X motor car. Firefighters were called to the scene, and the unidentified man was rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Alleged Pavilion Jewelers store robber charged. The police have charged one of the 4 men apprehended in connection with the May multi-million-dollar robbery at Pavilion Jewelers at Springs Plaza in St. Andrew. He is 31-year-old Nico Gordon, a construction worker of Bethune Avenue, Kingston 13. Gordon has been stumped with charges of robbery with aggravation, conspiracy to commit robbery, and possession of a prohibited weapon. A date is to be set for him to appear in court. The police report that on the morning of Wednesday, May 10, Gordon, along with 3 other men, all armed with guns, entered the store and held up persons. In total, they robbed them of $619,000, assaulted jewelry valued at $4,038,000, a Glock 9mm pistol, along with 2 magazines containing 34 rounds of 9mm cartridges. In total, they robbed them of $619,000, assaulted jewelry valued at $4,038,000, a Glock 9mm pistol, along with 2 magazines containing 34 rounds of 9mm cartridges and other personal items, according to the police. The police said the men then ran from the premises and robbed 2 motorists of their vehicles, using the cars to escape. Gordon was arrested on Monday, May 22, at the Norman Malley International Airport in Kingston while attempting to leave the island. At the time of his arrest, he was found in possession of a stolen chain and a citizen wristwatch, according to the police. Flight attendant charged in $75,000 cocaine bust. Detectives assigned to the Narcotics Division have charged a female flight attendant for breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act. She's 47-year-old Michelle Virgo, a dual citizen of Jamaica and the United States. Virgo was charged with possession of cocaine, dealing in cocaine, attempting to export cocaine, and conspiracy to export cocaine. According to police reports, approximately 1.5 kilograms of cocaine was found concealed in a false compartment of Virgo's luggage during security checks at the Sangster International Airport on Tuesday, June 6. She was reportedly boarding a flight to New York. The drug has an estimated street value of $75,000. Deliveryman charged for cocaine found in luggage at airport. A Jamaican man who was reportedly held with $29 million worth of cocaine at the Sangster International Airport on Thursday has been charged. Gary Carter Graham, a 49-year-old delivery driver from Robinson Town in Thornton, St. Elizabeth, and London, England, was charged on Saturday following the seizure of 5.5 kilograms of cocaine. Graham was charged with possession, dealing, attempting to export, and conspiracy to export cocaine and will appear in the St. James Parish Court on Friday, June 16. Reports are that investigators from the Jamaica Constabulary Forces Narcotics Division detained Graham after he attempted to board a departing flight to London. During security procedures, the cocaine, with an estimated street value of £170,000, was found concealed in a false compartment of his luggage. During security procedures, the cocaine, with an estimated street value of £170,000, was found concealed in a false compartment of his luggage. The drug was seized, and Graham arrested on reasonable suspicion of breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act. He was charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. Public urged to stop spreading rumors about Daniel Rhodes' case. Senior Superintendent Christopher Phillips says the murder of 8-year-old Daniel Rhodes is further evidence of how wicked the hearts of Jamaicans have become. He was addressing a special devotion in Daniel's Memorial School, Brayton Primary and Infant, this morning.
This dilemma has once again shown us how desperately wicked the hearts of men have become. We, the police, condemn the gruesome act of snatching the life of an innocent 8-year-old child. We want to assure the family and the nation that we will not stop until we unlock this case and bring the perpetrators to justice. We have seen a number of things being circulated on social media with various interpretations and accusations about this case in particular. I'm hereby making an appeal to the public. Desist from this practice and to allow the investigative process to unearth the truth. I want to reassure you, the constabulary force, your police force, has more than enough competent investigators who are equipped to handle cases of this nature.
SSP Christopher Phillips, head of the St. Catherine South Police. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.